I am so sorry that I have not been posting on this channel. Things have been a little hectic at home, but I will try my best. That's all I gotta say. I'm a junior in high school now, so I'm gonna have all that testing, LAC, all that shit. But I just started school last week, and I was like, you know what, let me do a little what I pack as a junior. I have 2 AP classes. I have AP Psych. My school offers psychology, like AP Psychology as a class, and I'm gonna go to college and get a psychology degree because I just like something about like emotional things really resonates with me. So I'm gonna do that. And I know back to school stuff is coming up, and there is like a lot of like people who are going to be freshmen next year, freshmen this year, and you don't really know what to pack. So I've packed the same thing from when I was a freshman, sophomore to junior. It does not change. At least for me anyways, because you need basically the same things. I'll let you know when I'm like, oh, I didn't have this any of my years. But teachers will tell you on like syllabus, but don't worry. This is just what my school requires for my classes. So we're going to do a little that. And if you guys know, I do not know how to edit. I know, embarrassing. I do not know how to edit. I do not know how to do all that shit. So this is going to be completely uncut. So you're going to see a lot of If you don't like that, just watch my other videos. It's from 2020, 2021. So they're a little cringy. But we're gonna get started, okay? So first, what I packed in a pencil case. Now, I recommend getting pencil cases, backpacks, school clothes, all that off of Shein, because their prices are affordable, and for the most part, they're pretty durable, I would say. They should sponsor me, but got a good old pencil case. I recommend, I have another one here somewhere. There we go. This is from sophomore year. Get one of these pencil cases. Get ones with like multiple pockets. That's going to be your best friend for classes. It's just easier, more convenient, all that. So what I pack in mine, I know it's so fancy. I should have learned how to edit by now. Fancy. So for my classes, we need a good cheat set, and I like to over prepare because I'm the one that usually has stuff, and people are like, hey, do you got this, you got that, yada yada. So first, you're gonna need highlighters. I recommend going to Walmart and get erasable ones. There are erasable highlighters. I shock everybody's mind with them. I shocked people's minds last year. Erasable highlighters are just more convenient because sometimes I highlight shit and I'm like, I did not want to highlight that. It has like a rubber, so I don't recommend. Well, I do recommend it, but your pencil thing, like your pencil marks might get smudged. But if you're like hiding out of a textbook, whatever, or if you go outside like a line you wanted to, get erasable highlighters. Those are going to help you so much. And they're like a pastel too, as you can see. Don't mind this one. They're like lighter colors too, so they won't be as bright to the eyes. Next, a shit ton of pencils. Now, you are going to have to probably buy packs of pencils twice or 3 times every school year. But get a shit ton earlier and keep a lot in there. So, get a lot of pencils, get lead, get pencils. Another thing, people are probably going to ask you, hey, do you got a pencil? Oh, that's my eye. My bad. People are going to be like, hey, you got a pencil, you got a lead, you got a eraser, yada, yada. And you could be like, yeah, I got you. Because as an ambivert who's mostly extroverted, I don't know how to say it, I am a social butterfly. The main thing that's going to get you acquaintances and friends is you being really nice and offering stuff when they ask. Like, oh, you need a highlighter? I got you. Like, it's that type of thing. So make sure you have pencils. Pens. Get black, blue, red. Any other color is completely optional, but you only really need black pens. I have not used red, blue, purple, green, orange, whatever other color pen. I've only really used black. But some teachers require that on their syllabuses and stuff. I don't see the point in it, but just get some pens. Get some pens. Next, I have hand sanitizer, staples, and a stapler. Hand sanitizer is like one of the quickest ways to not get sick. Because, you know, back to school, all the germs, yada yada, have hand sanitizer. It doesn't have to be like Dorel or anything. I have Equate. Do a little. You don't need a lot of hand sanitizer, just a little bit. And then you refill. Like I have another hand sanitizer here, ready in case I got a refill, you know. Get a mini stapler. I don't know, is it for different schools? But for my school and my classes, we have to staple a lot of shit. Get a mini stapler. It's just gonna be more convenient because everyone's gonna go up and try to staple shit. It's just easier to have it. Or if someone else has like a stapler and they're like, oh my god, I need staples, you can be like, I got you, you know? Because in all honesty, the easiest ways that for me to make friends and get like a friend group and all that is like genuinely being nice. Everyone says this, but also having stuff. People tend to talk to you more if they know you're like respectful in a way. Like my lunch group now, we did not know each other, but a couple of them asked to borrow a pencil, and I was like, here you go. Hey, you're really cool. What's your name? Yada yada. All over a pencil. I have friendships just because I gave them a pencil, or they gave me a pencil. It doesn't matter. But friendships like that can start. So I recommend getting a lot of shit. Don't give it out. Just like don't give it out too much. Because I had a acquaintance last year who stole 12 of my goddamn pencils. So really decide. Like if they ask once or twice, yeah, here's a pencil, here you go, have a nice day. But if they ask their third time, be like, nah, bro. Don't be like me. I'm a people pleaser, and I can admit that. Next, you're gonna need a calculator. Get a scientific calculator. If you want to get like a richer type of calculator, go ahead. But do not get those ones that are like flat with that little curve at the end. Like if you know what I mean. Get a scientific calculator with a lid. It's just more convenient. Also, what I like about this pencil case, it's off of Sheen. I don't know that it has like all these pockets. Get a calculator. Because I promise you, it's just gonna make your life easier. Because don't get me wrong, math classes give out calculators and stuff, but it's just easier to have stuff on hand. Okay, so that's really it for a pencil pouch. If you had to have more, add more. If you need less, have less. I don't care. The second thing you're gonna mostly need notebooks. When I tell you, freshman year, I went through 2 of these, 1 per semester, and I was fine. But if you're gonna do like APs and honors, get at least 3. I learned the hard way. Sophomore year, I took an AP Euro class, and I only had 2 notebooks because I was like, I'm gonna be fine 1 per semester. No, honey. If you're gonna do APs, honors, junior scholars, whatever the fuck, get at least 3 or 4. I have 3 because I only have 2 AP classes, but I also have an English honors. Get the ones with the dividers like here, so you could section them out. Like for here, I have history because it's just more convenient per se, but you are going to need a shit ton, and it's just easier to plan out. I can't keep count. One of the other main things you are going to need if you gonna have acquaintances or like people in class to talk to, or even friends. Gum, and gum. That's all I could say. This should have been out in a day. It was full on Friday. I've not touched it since, and look how much. When I tell you, people, you think they would bring gum and stuff, but they forget, and it's just more convenient. Always have at least a large pack. Like, have one of these. These ones are really good too. Just make sure you have gum. It doesn't have to be the spearmint ones like I have, but just something. Because trust me, you're gonna get asked a lot, hey, do you have this, do you have that? And if you're one of those people like, I got you, people tend to help you out a little more. Like, if you're like, because like last year for my sophomore year, I was the one with everything, and then I was like, hey, I really need a pencil, and they were like, you don't have a pencil? I was like, no, I surprisingly don't. Gave me 2 pencils, which is like, just in case. I was like, thanks, bro. And he was like, I got you. The second thing you're gonna need, get yourself a folder. Get yourself one of these folders off of Walmart. It's just easier to hold the papers. In here I have graph paper because in my math class I need graph paper for some whatever goddamn reason. But just have one of these folders. It would be easier, especially if you're gonna do clubs, sports, whatever. Like, I'm gonna do theater, and this year I'm trying out flag football. We're gonna try that out. That's gonna be a really interesting turn. Get yourself a planner. I don't use planners. I know, how hypocritical, but planners are really helpful, especially with someone with ADHD like I do. It's just easier. Like right here, I have my, AP Psych homework due. Get yourself a planner. Because, you know, those who have ADHD, we just like to clear out random shit. We're like, oh, what the fuck is this? Always have a fucking planner. Always have a planner. One of the other main things, have index cards. They don't have to be, I have colored ones. I have green, blue, yellow, white, pink, purple, whatever. Index cards are gonna be your best friend. You're gonna have a lot of best friends for school. Index cards are gonna be the majority because it's just easier. And like for my classes, we have to write vocab on index cards. For my Spanish class, we need like index cards for like flashcards. So just get those flashcards. Get those index cards, not flashcards. I'm stupid. Get those index cards. When I tell you, that's gonna save you so much trouble. I forgot. Have perfume. When I tell you, you're gonna have a lot of best friends, but the top 3 things you're gonna need if you want other people to start talking to you more, gum, number 1. Gum is number 1. The second is perfume, especially if you're gonna go in the locker rooms. I'm sorry to say it, girls are just like guys when it comes to the locker room. They do fucking smell. All respect. Probably less because of all the perfume smells, but they do smell. It just happens. It's a fucking locker room after working out or a whole day of being sweaty or even the morning, whatever. It's okay. It's completely normal. Get yourself some fucking perfume. I have a shit ton because you just need it. Get yourself some perfume, okay? And even if you were like, oh, I don't use it, other people will ask you, hey, do you have perfume? Can I borrow some? Okay. When I tell you, it's like, oh, here you go. People tend to talk to you more. Now, this one you don't really need. It's really nice to have, especially if you're going to be in PE. Have spray deodorant, okay? 2 reasons. A, just something quick, that's it. And B, some girls be like, hey, they'll see you have spray deodorant and be like, can I use them? And it's just sanitary. It's just easier. You can be like, yeah, here you go. Have spray deodorant, okay? And then gum, perfume. The third thing that's going to be your best friend that's going to have other people talking to you, lotion. Let me tell you, you're going to need lotion. Especially in the locker rooms. I've had so many girls ask me, do you have lotion? Do you have lotion? Lotion. And I just pull some out. I'm like, here you go. Take as much as you need. I also have a shit ton of lotion. It's just easier to have. And also, I go to a school where there's a lot of, not being racist, just a fact, a lot of like black people, Hispanic people, Asian people, and they tend to ask for lotion the most. So it's just easier to be like, yeah, I got you. Because I'm from a ghetto ass school. It's easier to make friends, and it's better to have friends than enemies. Okay? Just gonna say that. And if you have an enemy, become their friend. When I tell you, if you're from the ghetto or any shit like that, it is just so much easier to just have this type of shit on hand. There was this little story time as I'm getting shit ready to pack it into my backpack. Little story time. There was a girl in my PE class. Well, not in my PE class, but like in the same class period. And she's cool. But at first, she will fucking intimidate you. You will get scared. And she was like, one of those girls that will beat your ass. She's been suspended a lot, whatever. And in the middle of the locker room, she was like, hey, do you have lotion? And I was like, here you go. She goes to my school this semester still, because she said she was going to move. And she was, keeps a buddy protected. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people, right? They'll be like, the fuck are you talking about? It's just easier to have stuff to help others in school situations. Because everybody, I promise you, everyone's going to think about themselves. And everyone's going to be dicks. We're teenagers. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be easier to be a dick than someone who's genuine and nice. So if you're a freshman now, or you're going to become a freshman, have things that will benefit you and benefit others. Because I promise you, it's going to be stressful. High school is the most stressful thing on the planet. Junior and sophomore and junior year especially. People are like, no, senior year because of colleges and stuff. Colleges look at your sophomore and junior grades the most. Those 2 years are the most stressful years. I promise you for that. So, do yourselves a big favor and have stuff. I promise you, it's going to make your life so much easier. Now, what I pack in the bag? I also got this off of Shein. So in this little pocket right here, we're putting in the deodorant, perfume, lotion, whatever. Put that in there. Now we get to do the main pocket. I do have a school issue Chromebook, but that's charging right now. So it would normally go in the back side. Always have like the computers or books on the flat side so that way your back isn't irritated. But the next best thing, we're gonna put in our notebooks. Pretty much always have like the bigger, thicker stuff on hand so it's flatter. Just more convenient. And this year my teacher asked us to get a graph notebook. So got this off of Target. That was something simple, something quick. Whatever. Next, it's that folder. I have a shit ton of graph paper because I go to a school where people don't know how to bring stuff. There's another reason to have shit like this on hand. Your planner. Your pencil case. Ah, shit, I got a lot of stuff already. Your pencil case. I don't really have designated pockets. If you have more pockets, good for you. I'm in a Spanish class that likes to color, so I'll have crayons just in case, whatever. Have a glasses cleaner. I just put a sticker on mine because I have glasses, but I'm not putting that in it just yet. Have a wallet, obviously, and I forgot to show this. Have a little bag of essentials. So, what do you mean a bag of essentials? Scissors, mascara, lip gloss, pads, tampons, an extra iPhone charger, headphones, or just a charger in general. I have an iPhone right now. I used to have an Android. I like Androids better. Controversial opinion. I know. Shocking, mind blown. But have a separate bag for those essentials. Same with the other things, especially in the locker room. Girls are gonna be like, hey, do you got a pad? You got a tampon? Yada yada. Can you check me? Yada yada. Have that. And besides my school Chromebook, that's what I normally put in here, per se. And now, for these types of pockets, I only need one for one water bottle. For these side pockets, put your gum in. It's just... Oh, shit. It's just easier. More convenient. You can be like, grab it in the middle of class. Whatever. Put your gum in there. Have your main stuff in there. And then have your water bottle on the other side. If you only have one pocket, make it through. It all depends on you, really. But pretty much high school is going to be stressful. You're going to be stressed, and that's okay. It's okay to be stressed, okay? Don't overstress yourself, because as someone who does APs and honors and stuff willingly, it's easy to get stressed than it is to be relaxed. Be relaxed. If you want to add other stuff, completely go for it. It is up to you. It is your life, your high school experience. But tips, everyone is going to think about themselves, in all honesty. There's going to be high school drama. You're going to get into that even if you don't want to. Just learn how to accept certain things are out of your control. Like, you will make friends. You will make enemies, but you'll also make twice as many friends if you are nice and respectful in ways. But that's pretty much really it. With the whole, like, sticky notes, tabs, all that, I haven't used any. I don't think you really do. If you want to grab those, completely go for it. That's it. But thank you guys so much. If you guys stayed till the end, because I know I'm fucking boring as hell. I know I'm boring. If you stayed here, thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. I will try my best to post more. I just accidentally forget to. And have an amazing Sunday, or Monday, or Wednesday, or Saturday, whatever the fuck day it is you're watching this. And he says love you too. Bye!